I grew up moving around with my dad's job, and then after graduating college, this is now the fourth state in which I've lived. And the pace of life here is something we very much enjoy. It's kind of a big city with a small town feel. I think maybe in 16 years of living here, I've been in one traffic jam. But I'm also able to drive around town in a short amount of time and enjoy all the amenities that you would expect in a much larger city. But it's a size city where I'm able to become as involved as I want to be, volunteering here and there. It affords me the opportunity to feel like I am making a difference in a large city where I think in some of the megalopolises of the U.S. I wouldn't have that sense of connection. I think we had varied expectations about what we would encounter when we came here. As I mentioned, we came from the Northwest, which was certainly a beautiful area, and we were disappointed to leave the beauty, but I think when we came here that was balanced with the quality of the people that we encountered when we came to Oklahoma City. So it was a fair trade-off. When we first moved here, this was in 1991, having grown up in Southern California, our comment to our relatives was, Oklahoma City, it's not that great a place to visit, but it's a great place to live. I think our opinion has kind of morphed over time because we think it's a good place to visit and a great place to live. There are a lot of cliches about the Midwest and the heartland of America, and I think people outside of this section of the United States say those things about the Midwest and conservative values and those kind of things they may say in a pejorative sense. But I think that those are some of the most important things of life. In Oklahoma City, there is a pace of life that reflects the quality of life, that we are on the go and want to make things happen, but we are also willing to pause and enjoy things. So we're not just moving at a fast pace for the sake of getting ahead. We're able to pause and enjoy family and enjoy the finer things in life, take time out to go watch our kids in school, see a play, go to a concert, and I think that's a major difference. One of the other things that I think is hard for someone who doesn't live here to understand is also the standard of living that we enjoy when compared with other parts of the country. It's one thing to read it on a website or in a brochure, but the fact that it's more affordable for us to live here and the kind of real estate that we're able to invest in. I wouldn't have had access to the wonderful home that my family enjoys here in some of the other places that I've lived before. I consider Oklahoma City strongly because there are things that you don't see upon first glance, kind of the depth of character that you can find in not only the integrity of the individual, but even the nature of the businesses that have been established across the years here in Oklahoma City. They're not fly-by-night companies. They're companies that look out for the good of their employee. The schools are the same way. Oklahoma City, because of its size, it's both big and simultaneously small enough to feel like you belong, gives you a sense of opportunity to participate actively and to be a difference maker. Whereas when I lived in some of the larger metropolitan areas in Southern California and Illinois, I didn't have that opportunity and never would have that opportunity. But I've been able to move into Oklahoma City and feel like I am near the heartbeat of what makes things happen here in Oklahoma City. And that makes it a great place to live because I feel I'm right in sync and feel the pulse of the city.